Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. We are doing the Epic 7 Beginner's Guide here. I don't know if this is like 6 or 7 episode, 6th or 7th. I know it's been a little while. It took me forever to get through a particular path challenge here. Um, he was on 23. Yeah, so reach friendship level 10 with one hero. I wasn't playing very hard, and then I was able to get the guild aid that I needed done for the Tamarin mission somewhere in here. I don't know if it'll still show them. Yeah. So send aid to your fellow guild members 20 times. So I was like, I'll just kind of hang out until we get through that. But yeah, I guess you need friendship level 10 on some of this stuff to get through there. You just need it on one hero. So I just took my Wyvern team into episode and just kept farming over and over and over again, mostly on the same campaign or the same like adventure stage. It was episode 2, chapter 2, I think, for the Soul Weaver, or maybe it was chapter 3 or 4 for the Soul Weaver catalyst. But yeah, so we did that. Forgot to throw this thing on there. I'll just keep this on. And then she got to 10. Oh, you can go beyond 10. You've acquired 3 skill points. You can check your skill points from the skill enhance menu. Okay, so she's at 10. He should be at 10 then as well. So yeah, all of these should be at 10. Yeah, so that's done there. Yeah, he's only at 6. They were at like 5 or 6 when I started, and it felt like it just took forever, like hundreds and hundreds of runs. It felt like, which might have actually been what it was. But yeah, we got through that finally, so we can start looking towards building a team for our golem hunt and start getting through those missions. It would be fine to just keep farming wyvern. Like you could just farm wyvern for like a full month, honestly, if you wanted, or even longer if you started during that little anniversary event and you got a bunch of those leaves from the Renac chests. Like I've got 282 still. I had like 350 or something. So you could just spend like a month farming wyvern basically. And I've got like 11,000 sky stones too that I could technically burn on stamina if I wanted to. I think typically people would save their sky stones more for summoning, whether you reroll the secret shop or you just flat out convert the sky stones for bookmarks. Like I think most people just keep them for summoning, but yeah. So here we have to clear the golem hunt on normal difficulty or higher 5 times, and then we'll get Sirmia. So the tentative team for golem is really based around 3 units, and then I'll throw in a 4th at some point, I would imagine. So Adventurer Raz, and then Tamarin. So obviously you're getting Raz for free. I did finish up his specialty change. That's something you can, I guess, spend time doing while you're trying to get things leveled up to friendship 10 and get your Tamarin aid stuff done. Where do we see that in here? Awaken, and he should be plus 30. Yeah, so completely done in his little skill tree there, and then obviously 6-star awakened as well. So he's free. Tamarin is free from connections as well. And then Sirmia, you're getting Sirmia from the path in here. So you've got a healer, and so she does a lot of stuff. If you don't know Tamarin, she dispels all debuffs inflicted on all allies and recovers the max health of everyone according to the caster's max health. And then the caster becomes idle for 3 turns and performs a concert, begins the first battle with a full cooldown count. So when you start, it'll be at 9 turns, or it'll be at 8 turns once you skill it up, and then you'll have to wait to get her idle form. And then in here, this is another AoE heal based on her max health, and then decreases this, so she gets that faster that way. With the performance, increases attack, Oh, this is the idle version. So when she's in idle mode, she increases attack of all allies and increases the combat readiness and recovers health proportional to the caster's max health. So when it's normal, it's just a heal, and then it decreases the idle form. And then in the idle form, it's still a heal with a combat readiness push and increase attack. And this one is really, really nice. I mean, the second skill is great too, but this one attacks an enemy with Serene Melody before recovering health of the ally with the lowest health, proportional to the target's max health. Decreases the idle form skill, once again, the skill 3. And then when she's in idle form, attacks all enemies with a beautiful voice and dispels all buffs. So she's an AoE strip, and she triggers a dual attack with the ally with the highest attack. So normally what idle mode is going to look like is you're going to use idle, the skill 3, and then skill 2, skill 1, and then skill 2 again, is usually what idle form looks like. You can manual it, and yeah, you could manual it and use like this one time and then use this twice or something, but the AI is going to have it skill 3 when it comes back up, and then it'll be skill 2, skill 1, skill 2, and then you're back out of idle form, and then you'll have to just keep alternating between these two skills here. So a ton of healing, great support champion there, but that dual attack and strip is really, really awesome. And then Araz, he attacks all enemies, recovers some of his own health, and then increases defense for all allies. The second skill, it's a dual attack with the ally with the highest attack. And then the first skill is a 75% chance to dispel a buff. So the way this one works is it's going to be skill 3, skill 2, skill 1, skill 1, skill 3, skill 2, and so on, normally. I think that's pretty regular what the AI does. Aramantha apparently got buffed. She does burns on healable. She can be good for Golem. She also increases the attack for all allies. Victorica you get for free. She brings immunity to all allies, another AoE there, and then a decreased defense as well. So really what you're looking for with the third champion, I'll show Sarmia first, actually. And then I can kind of show you guys what you would want to throw in for a fourth slot. So Sarmia is really just she's there to deal damage. Her second skill resets the cooldown of the third skill. So you're going to use this. It'll penetrate, deal damage. You'll use this and then get an extra turn, and then use the A3 again, or S3, skill 3, whatever. And then you've got unhealable on here. So what you're looking for, realistically, from a fourth champion in the team is going to be something that brings a decreased defense, is probably the most important thing. And then if it also brings a heal block or an attack down, that's really good as well. So yeah, in this game they don't have... Oh, you can select this stuff. Alright. So we want at least this. So that leaves us with a couple of options here. She decreases attack. Cecilia decreases attack. Also dispels a buff, and then can decrease defense. When the target is inflicted by decreased attack, effect chance increases by 25% to decrease the defense. And then this can go up to a 50% chance to decrease attack, so not great. Victorica, of course, brings the immunity for all allies and the decreased defense, which is cool. Azalea decreases speed, decreases defense. So that's actually pretty decent. It's a 75% chance. Junie, decreased defense, cannot be buffed, is kind of helpful as well. So those are those options there. We can also take a look in the connections here and see. So we can also take a look at connections just to see more free-to-play like options that would be available. Bomb Model Kana will be available to us very shortly here. Not sure that you would want to use her. Camila is quite good. I'm not sure she brings that decreased defense though. Something else you can do is you can check in here in the specialty change tab, and then generally you're going to be looking at stuff like this. So Hazel is like you're throwing in Tamarin effectively to, and you're not running Hazel then, but she does bring in unhealable, which is cool. She's arguably better than Tamarin is for the Golem because she is an extra chance to place the unhealable. But yeah, so that's Hazel. Butcher Corpse Inquisitor was something I built like this was like 5 years ago now, or 6 maybe even now. He's not a great option. Ricorus, does he have a decreased defense? I mean, if you're gonna go off, if you're gonna go off element, like it wouldn't have to necessarily be one of these. I'm just trying to find things that are like everyone can get it. There are burns in here. I think she was supposed to be good for, and this was years ago now. She was supposed to be good for arena, I thought, with burns, but I don't know if burns have ever really seen their day. Helga, yeah, 2 chances to decrease defense there. Carmen Rose was likely built for Golem. Decreased speed, no, doesn't have the decreased defense. And then I don't know if there's any other fire ones. Yeah, so Camila could maybe work. You could use Victorica for the decreased defense. You kind of have the unhealable there. You could use Iseria even, actually. Technically, Iseria would work because she's got the decreased defense and the unbuffable thing, and she resets cooldown, which is cool. I probably wouldn't build her, but yeah, she does have 2 chances to decrease defense, the unbuffable, the reset. Like she's actually pretty reasonable for the boss, I would say. But a free-to-play 4th option would definitely be Victorica. I might bring her up to level 50, just try her out, see if she works. Makati's doesn't have a decreased defense, but she does have a decreased attack, which is usually pretty nice in there. Things that have decreased attack and decreased defense, though, would be like optimal. I can't think of one at the moment, so the Mercedes is just straight damage. Yeah, Zilia had the decreased defense and the decreased speed. She had the unbuffable and the decreased defense. She's a 3-star. Can dispel a buff as well. Gives herself some sort of buff as well, perception buff for crit chance and crit damage. So there's some different options. I'll probably just throw in Victorica and see how it goes. So yeah, that'll be the next move for the account. I'll just catch up with you guys in the next video and see how that one went. But otherwise, I have a bunch of pet summoning tickets to do, and I have like my free daily summons. So we'll hit those, then we'll probably call it a day. Get onto the golem grind here. Okay, we got an Ordi, and then we got one more free summon here. And then we can go in and do the pet house stuff. So I have 202 summons. So you get a bunch from the Path of Orbis stuff, and then I've bought the 55 from last week and then this week. So we're going to go ahead and just pop all of these. See what we get. Alright, 10 there. And we can release probably A-rank stuff at this point. With this many tickets, it's just easier to get out of the way. Alright, okay, double Rift energy and season score upon defeating the boss. Okay, so a Rift pet. You could increase these beyond 30. I don't think there's much of a reason to. I can't think of a case where you would need more than 30 spaces. So you might as well not waste the sky stones. And if you were going to use them, I would just go to like 50 at the absolute most. Because in the end, you're only going to end up with, I think it's 4 adventure pets and 1 lobby pet. Or not necessarily adventure. How did I not see this one? Or was this free? So yeah, I don't know if this was a, I don't know what I'm looking at. If this was like an event thing, or how I could have not noticed that I pulled whatever this is. I don't know what I'm looking at, but cool. The lion, yeah, I knew I had him. I don't remember pulling this one though. I must have just pulled it. All right. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Hoping for, definitely not that. That's garbage. There, release that stuff. We can check. Okay, gold earned from selling equipment is not one we're going to keep, and then the hero level up thing we won't keep either. For these pets, you want equipment enhance XP, and then, I'll just go into the thing and show you guys there. All right, lobby pet. We want minus equipment enhance cost, and then we want equipment enhance great success chance, and we want equipment enhance XP. So the top 3 here. Having the good chance and the great chance on the same pet doesn't really make sense. You'd rather just have the great success chance, and then take the reduced cost and enhancing the equipment and the enhance XP stuff here. And then hero level up XP and gold earned from selling equipment. The hero level up XP is kind of usable in the first month or 2, but you'd rather not switch out constantly. It's really, you just kind of want to go for these top 3, focus on the equipment aspect of it, and then call it a day. Like, eventually you'll have plenty of penguins, like in Stigma. You're not going to have a problem leveling stuff up anyway, so, yeah. Okay, nice. New special pet. Another one. Not so nice. Okay, we got the good chance, not the great chance. So we can release these, and then we can go back in and look at which S-rank pets we want to get rid of, which is probably 3 of them at this point. Good success chance, hero level up XP, and gold earned from selling equipment. So we'll keep this one and sell the other ones then, and then we can sell one of these ones as well. I don't need the same like special pet or whatever. So there, and then these ones here, and then keep the battle pet. And we'll be good there then. All right. So we got that. All right, Rift. I don't think I had that one. So cool. All right. Okay, wow, that's cool. We got a lobby pet. Louis the 14th. Fat cat. Okay. What was the I don't know where I got this one from. Battle. I don't know what this is. Idolea. I feel like I would have remembered getting that one. Is that... Oh, whoops. Is she in here? Anywhere. Idolea. No. Okay, so she was a... She must have been some sort of event thing then, because she's not in here, not able to be pulled, so... Alright. Okay. Oh, that's super nice. I'm really happy about that one. Double catalyst points is pretty huge for all the adventure stuff you have to do early on in the game. So, cool there. This is fine too. I will take those 2 gladly. Okay. Release that. how do I change the... I'm just going to use that lobby pet thing right away and just change it to the fat cat, I guess. Change appearance, this one, change there, and then how do I still have 11? Oh, okay. Oh, really? So you just can keep the extra copy then. Okay. We can release that one then. I find that a little odd. Alright. Trash. We're getting a lot of the S rank stuff, so I'm really, really happy with that. Pretty often I don't get like anything in here that I'm happy with, so... And that, oh, did that finish? Does that finish it for me? Okay, yep. Lesser charm. So, the question is, do you want the... I think from this point I can choose the charm, or I can choose double reforging material, which the reforging material is actually higher value, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is in here. Double crafting materials. Yeah, reforging materials is going to be one of these for Hunt and for Rift, I think. So, might want to wait on that. I'm not sure. Maybe. But we are actually getting some pets that I can use, so I am pretty happy with that. Yep, the Hunt pet there. That means I can pretty much toss this thing at this point, I think. Maybe. Okay, that's... I want to make sure I get rid of the right one, yeah, so... Release. Okay, that'll be the first spirit pet I've got. A rift pet, and then that would be the last hunt one if I wanted to go with that. Here's another rift one, so... Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and... This might just end up getting used as food, which would be fine. And then what's the other one that has the... Okay, it's this potato yoki here. Synthesize, I think it's this one, and then they should have the same skill, yep. Okay, we'll just keep that one, keep that appearance. Alright, confirm. Get rid of one that way. Idolea. I'm not sure where I would want to use this, if she should be in the Spirit Keeps or whatever. But I guess I can technically just change the appearance for these two and then throw it onto something, and then I can just throw them away. Seems to be the case there. Rift. I would imagine that there's only 3 things you can get from Rift. Maybe I'm wrong. But let's level this up. Synthesize with pretty much anything. I guess she could just go into Rift. I don't know. It's fine with me. Keep that. And we'll move this up. Okay, confirm. And then we want to get the other Rift pet up and throw them in together. Rift pet level up. Synthesize there. That's fine. Okay. We want to do this one here, level up. With this one, keep this appearance, keep these rift skills, and then do this. Okay, so we got one there. So we got a rift pet then, we've got a hunt pet. And we can toss the rest of that stuff, and then we can keep going here. Nice. This is, I don't know how I'm getting so much. A lot of them are battle pets too. Okay, so we've got a, we have got a pet for that now too then, which is really nice. Level up. So we'll have a spirit altar pet as well. So building the adventure pet, I guess, is coming in last place. He can just be the one for the spirit altar stuff. That's fine. Okay, level up. Auto select, right there. And then we have this one here. Synthesize with something. Keep the pink appearance. And move this up. Alright, and then we can take, it'll be the pink one there. Just do, these will be a really huge help to the account. Getting so many of these just in order early on like this will be very nice. It's pretty irritating early on, but then eventually it's like there's not even really a reason to look in here, because eventually you'll have the like 5 pets or whatever you need. It's adventure, hunt, spirit altars, rifts, and then a lobby pet. So okay, auto release this stuff. All right, come on. Okay, I think that was the yeah, that's the 4th one then for hunt, the 4th available pet or whatever. So that's right, reforging. Yeah, I think you're probably better off going ahead and getting the reforging material. Yeah, let's go ahead and level that up. And maybe we'll have enough of these things that we can go ahead and get a pet up to 5 stars then, actually. Okay, so where is it? It's on both of these ones. Right, yep, okay. Okay, do that, this, that, and the other. No, we want that appearance, and then we can take these skills and there, and move up. And then we can feed this one at this point. I think pretty realistically we should be able to feed it. So let's just finish a hunt pet up, I guess. Okay. We're going to use this one, this appearance here. We can take these two, max that out, and then move this up. Okay, we got that up, and then we can do the hunt stuff here. Alright, so let's take this one. I'm pretty like specific, like I like the skills to be in a certain order. So I think we're going to do the additional piece of equipment, the double crafting materials, and then the reforging materials as well, and then probably forego the lesser charm thing. I think that's generally acceptable by the community. We used to not have this. This was like the 3rd one, but I think this is kind of the new 3rd. So we can take this. We'll see how many that ends up being. That's really not that much to level them up. I was imagining it would be more. So we'll take that. Oh, okay, it's 200 to guarantee the chance, or it's a 20%. I mean, you should always fill out the bar down here. If you don't have enough, just wait before pushing stuff up. Like I would always make sure you're going to go ahead and make sure that's it's a 100% chance to get through here. It does not make sense to not do it that way. So, yep, that looks good to me. Take that appearance at 100% chance, and we can synthesize this up then. Additional piece of equipment, double craft materials, additional reforged materials. So, synthesize that. Sure. Alright, so we are increased to 5 stars now. I don't think it goes beyond 5 stars, right? I'm pretty sure 5 stars is the top, because it used to be 4 stars. I think you would have to go to level 30 for a 4-star, and then get something else to 4-star and fuse it together, and it would still only make a 4-star, but you at least had 3 S skills together then. So I think we can do this pretty comfortably, just max level it, and not have to worry about that again. So it's already 520 affinity. We can use this stuff to actually just complete it. And we can then see what that looks like. Okay, so then we can do this, and then eventually in 3 days here, so on Thursday, I'll be able to have this thing max affinity, level 6 affinity, increased skill effect, and then yeah, that'll be good to go. So awesome. We'll have to think about that, and get back to the other summoning here then. Alright, I should release stuff here first. Okay. Do that, and then adopt nice adventure pets would be great. Okay. Okay, those are both cells then. Okay, come on. Nice. Really nice, actually. Okay, cool. Great success chance there then, so we can push the lobby pets together then as well. So let's do lobby only, if that's possible. These ones here. So we've got great success chance. We have the equipment enhance XP on there. Great success chance, and then these were not going to be good enough either way. So level up. Keep this. Okay. We're going to want to level that up in full as well. Level up. Synthesize. Doesn't really matter. You can get S skills here, by the way, but it's just not super likely. Not even a little bit likely. Okay, we got that done. Make sure we keep that, and then whatever else doesn't really matter. Okay, confirm, and then it'll be these two together. We need 40, so we can take and release specifically 5 of them. So we have exactly the right amount there, and then synthesize with this, keep this appearance. Got the max amount of that stuff, and then we'll take these two, and we will have our lobby pet in a pretty good spot there then. Alright. So, cool. I know this video kind of dragged on quite a while longer than I thought it would. I didn't realize it would take like 20 minutes to do the lobby pet stuff here, but this is pretty nice stuff for the account when you can get this done. So the lobby pet, the hunt pet is completely done. The spirit altar And Rift pets are at 2 skills. The Adventure pet I only have 1 of, and then the Hunt pet, Dawn Lobby pet at 2 skills. So, yeah, pretty good spot here, I would say. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, this video has gone on far long enough, so if you guys are still here, thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next video.